Hi guys, welcome to your English class this year. One of the first things that we're going to do is set up a class blog that we'll use hopefully for some note-taking, maybe for some journaling, and just to get you some necessary tech skills if you've never set up a blog on Blogger before. It's really easy. Once you've configured your Blogger account or gotten into your Blogger account via your school email, you are ready to set up your new blog. So if you just go to blogger.com, it'll take you to your homepage. You're going to click on New Blog over here on the left-hand side. And you're going to give it any title that's English language arts appropriate. I'm simply going to call mine My ELA Blog. You can call it your CA4 blog, your CA2 blog, whatever you'd like to. Your address is going to be pretty specific. We're going to put your first initial, last name. So if your name is Lisa Smith, you're going to be LSMITH. And then we're going to add in our course title. You can put CA4, ELA2, whatever you're comfortable with. So I'll put CA4. Then you're going to put my last name, TAYLOR. And finally, let's put the year, 1-4. First initial, last name, your course title, shortened of course, my last name, and then 1-4 for the year. Regarding your template, notice that this is available. If it's not, just add in your middle initial or something like this. Your templates, simple or awesome, are the easiest templates to do. I like awesome because it allows me to really customize my blog later on. So go ahead and click a template that you think is going to work for you. Simple or awesome are my two favorites. You can always change it, but it might reformat your fonts and things like that. Go ahead and create your blog. Okay, once you have your blog created, it's going to pop up right there, the first one on the list. We're going to go ahead and view it. It looks pretty plain right now, so the very first thing that I want us to do is go in and click New Post. And go ahead and give it a post title. Let's write about my summer vacation. The most interesting thing I did this summer was, and then you'll finish that out. Give yourself a few lines of text so that you'll have something to work with when you're formatting your blog. You can also go in and label this. So let's say we want to have, this is like your table of contents, a journals tab in our table of contents. So go ahead and click done. You can label it with multiple things. You can label it with journal, you can label it with summer, you can label it with wishes, dreams, hopes, whatever. We'll probably have one that's journals, vocabulary, and then maybe some more specific notes or class projects. When you have your title and you have your 3 lines or so of text and you've put a label in there, go ahead and publish it and then view your blog. Okay, it still looks pretty basic and it's going to look basic for a minute. We need to go in and work on some design features. So don't hit New Post, go into Design up here in the top right hand corner and click it. The first thing that you want to do is change your settings. Your blog needs to be private. So add your blog to our listings, no. Let your search engines find it, Hit Save Changes. Okay, nobody should be finding your blog. So post and comments, please don't moderate those. If I want to post something on your blog, I want it to come up immediately. So nobody's going to comment on your blog. You could make it so only people with Google accounts can comment on your blog if you want to. That would be, make sure that you're just getting people in the school. Registered user is fine too. Mobile and email you don't have to worry about. Language and formatting you don't have to worry about. Search preferences you don't have to worry about either. So your settings are done. So go up here in the right hand corner and click Save Settings. You don't really have to view your blog because there's nothing much to see. Let's go ahead and start working on that layout and the template. Click on Template right above your settings. Okay, this is where you can really customize it and make it yours. So hit Customize. You can change your background. They have some default backgrounds and colors. Take out that the plain one if you want to. Come on, default background and colors. There we go. Click on that little triangle and it'll give it to you. You can use one of theirs if you want to. So if I want to make it look, no, I don't want to make it look like that or like that. Okay, good enough. You can click done, and there's lots of choices. You can click on any of these over here. Don't spend a huge amount of time going through and looking at these right now, even though it's fun, because you can go and you can change it at any time. Quickly find something that you think is going to work for you. You can always go back in and change your background image. You can also go to websites like Cutest Blog on the Block, or there's one I think called Shabby Blogs, and they have templates that you can download too. You have to change the HTML code to do that, but it's not that hard to do. You can also change your widths if you want to. So I can make my blog wider. If I don't have a cool picture, I can make my sidebar bigger. I can make my sidebar smaller. Layout, you're not going to worry about a whole lot right now. Advanced. This is, I think, the funnest one. Your blog title looks kind of boring right now. You can change that. Let's say we don't want it to be white. Let's make it a neat gray color. You can change it however you want. You can also change the font of it, and they have a lot of cool web fonts that you can choose from. You can make it bigger. You can make your header transparent as it is, or you can give it a color, however you want to do it. And that again is something that you can always go back and play with. You can change the color and the font of just about anything. So if I go into my post title, I can change the font of that. I can change the color of it. This is where you might want to spend some time if we have the extra time at the end of the hour going into it. It's just going into your template and into the advanced feature. Whatever you do, go ahead and apply it to your blog. And then view your blog. I would probably want to go change my background color of my post as well because that doesn't look very pretty. Okay, once you've done that, your blog is pretty much set up and ready to go. You've got your blog archive over here, so I should be able to go in and look at what you're typing. Actually, let's go in and add one more thing. Go back into that design tab, and where it says layout, we're going to add a gadget right here. So click on add a gadget, and we're going to go down to labels right here. We're going to add those. And you don't have to call it labels. You can call it your table of contents, your blog list. We're going to show all labels. Go ahead and show them alphabetically and just make them a list. If you do it a cloud, that's fine too, but a list is easier, I think. I like to show the number of posts per label, then I can see how many vocabulary lessons we've done, how many reading lessons we've done, and hit save. Once you've done that, you still need to save the arrangement. Okay, should be saved. If you ever want to add a fancy background from the web, you're going to add your gadget right here, and I can show you how to do that if that's something that you think you'd like to try out. Go ahead and go back in and view your blog. Okay, now I have my table of contents up here. The blog archive is great, but table of contents is even better. And that is basically how you are going to set your blog up. Feel free to go into that design tab, into your layout, and into your template, and customize it however you would like to. And if you need additional help, come and ask me anytime.